My soldiers take ground till them stand down. Take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down. Take ground. Nah, this ain't no movement, this a takedown. We would not be moved or intimidated. We ain't the type. You got a problem, tell them cross the fucking line. My niggas ain't polite. Soldiers to the left and right. I die for every man body. Before I be a coward, I'd rather be a dead body. This will be my kingdom with an hourglass. You can either get with it or get flipped like an hourglass. We live by honor and no excuse. Just sit the prayer up to the Lord. I told him, then let all the terrorists loose. Hold your tongue or get rebuked, cause you made a truce. With a race that made merchandise out of my abuse. Scared of who? You got your gun, then pull it. Me and my niggas start to argue. It's about who gon' bite the bullet. It gon' take round. Opponents better move slow. Attack dog for this truth. Nigga, cool zone. Go to ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Give ground. Back up. Give ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down. Take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down. Oh, thought you could cross us with no consequence, but you will pay daily. You should've used your common sense. My zeal lit, that means you could never prevail. Hey, where the truth sit, hey, where warriors dwell. Be wise with them weapons, cause I promise. My nine just like my wife, she concealed, she modest. I know two things.
If you could take two of the chairs from the back, maybe over there, put them up here for me. Okay. Okay. So you could, yeah, put them up here. Tell them back up, I'm about to drop something heavy for. Go to ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Give ground. Back up. Give ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down. Take ground.
No, don't point it down. Point it up before you. Nah, you got it's too much now. Alright. Down a little bit more. Down a little bit more. Alright. Well, now you still got to go down. You can go ahead and. Height, yeah, on the stand. Let me see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had it right. But no sweat. You're gonna have to go. Damn. Yeah. I'm gonna have it.
Aggressively to manifest the destiny that stops your mind is recipe. Don't ever stand next to me unless he rockin' rusty shackles cut into his flesh and need a medical attention. Cattle iron front neck, feel his cup without some grand's blood. I ain't done yet, just like the death adder that can never feel sorrow. Shows up and make them hollow, leave your mind all hollow. Bring it back to for tomorrow.
Now you're gonna have to point it up a little bit. Up a little bit more. Right there. Right there. Alright. Whoever's like this, you can go ahead and do that.
I thought I told you we ain't holding back. Now with my soldiers that we living off the Saturday land. I put your foot in the neck of the white man. It's only right. Grab your sword and fight for the man. We through talking, now we hunting King David with his 10,000s. Look, it's 100 bags.
they lying when the truth is in the work put in since 1969. Limited amount of time you shooting this we building. This ain't church, this is our army, what you think we building? Caught up in your feelings, you should stop being emotional. You currently reproachable, the nigga by non-negotiable. Better choke it.
I'm a UPK nigga, straight out of one West, no contest. We the best to the niggas who's living, trying to contend with the stress. Going through the test, no access, cause you oppressed slaves. Niggas is dying off in waves, living in dirt, now it's a grave. Niggas crosstalk through the crosswalking or the white chalk over the bodies of roads that you paid. America's killing us, saying they fearing us. Put the drugs in the hood, now my niggas delirious. Put a gun in my face, all because of my race. Click, boom, flash, put some Skittles and murder my ass. Like a sheep to the slaughter, heart beating harder and harder. Baptized with these words, never dipping in water. So now we pray to the Father, give strength to the Father that's looking for the marauder that's fucking taking our daughters, nigga. It's wartime. Lights up, nigga, showtime. Got the green light on that ass, yeah, go time. Either boot up, shut up, but get your ass up, cause we ain't got time to be playing this all fucked up America. Heaven for the thief, hell for the slave. Reaping what you sow, meaning giving back what you gave for a clean slate. You try to imitate, you was always fake. America, every city, state, this is your fate. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America.
On the timeline, giving the rhythm to expose the intricacies of advanced vibe. Who am I? Well, I ain't shit, but getting lit is a pastime. So in a minute, I'ma pass out. I hope you get it. If you didn't, you can crash flying. Kinda simple if you feel it past your last line, but it will confuse a bad mind. A damn shame. That's the exact thing. Gonna get your ass fried. Bombs from the sky, rich devil lullaby. Damn that nigga fly. Hope you got an alibi. Bombs from the sky, rich devil lullaby. Damn the missiles high. I can see him from the parking lot. Heaven finna ball out. Devils finna fall out. All out warfare, nightmares in the big house. You murdered us for years and thinking shit was gonna turn around. Pride never learns. Like this motherfucker burns down. Yelled in them streets. Told them to breach. All of you angels bring woe to this beast. You rule for a time, but we play for keeps. I pray to my Father, bring woe to this beast. Remember them times we hung on them trees. All of you nations bow down to your knees. Remember them ships, they brought us in fleets. Fuck they Apollo, bring them the heat. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, whoa, to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America.
God is gonna destroy this empire, man. You about to see famine in this place. You think them fires in California is bad? That's just the beginning of what the Lord is about to do. Because you've been evil to the Lord's people. You've been wicked to the Most High's children, man. You've been destructive to the 12 tribes of Israel. Let me tell you something, black man. You gotta put on your strength now, man. Put back on your strength and might, black man, because your day is coming. Your day is coming because the Lord is gonna bring judgment on this earth.
Nigga walk past, he ain't had that one West juice step. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. Nigga gave me dap and the dap was weak, we ain't like that. He ain't like that. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. He wanted to leave the crib cause he walked in and I was cleaning my tent. He ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. They got live at camp and he folded quick, he ain't one West, he ain't one West. He ain't one West, he a straight fraud, he just spying out. At a dance recital with the leggings on, said he trying out. He know how we rock, he know how we roll, he just aficionado. He don't put in no work, but I hear him coming when we popping them bottles. I ain't feeling that, you just still in crack, I'm too real for that, you gotta be thorough. Play me about it, but he never with it. But guy go on, look, that nigga just shit it. If I want that block, I send my
niggas get it. Scope the area and send me your image. Pass the flyers out, cause this ain't a gimmick. She bad and she loyal, I have to rip it. Grip, I was a crook, just get the flying. Now your tongue sticking, but without the ribbon. Remember seeing pigeons? Yeah, we broke it down, but we didn't whip it. Now this shit is different. Sticks and rulers couldn't measure how we live. Remember long nights posted in the kitchen. I was frustrated about how we living. Felt my hand was forced, had to make this shit. We don't wear purple, we don't sell drugs, we don't like crackers. Over strong, they don't get along, so they don't dap us. And that's cool with me, cause according to us, you get truancy. Like a straight fool, fell in love with demons and you left the school, so I'ma eat your food. Ain't one West, ain't one West, ain't one West, ain't one West. Nigga walk past, ain't had that one West juice step. Ain't one West, ain't one West, ain't one West, ain't one West. Nigga gave me dap and the dap was weak, we ain't like that, we ain't like that. Ain't one West, ain't one West, ain't one West, ain't one West. He wanted to leave the crib cause he walked in and I was cleaning my tab. Ain't one West, ain't one West, ain't one West, ain't one West. They got live at camp and he folded quick, ain't one wreck, ain't one wreck. I'm a straight goon, I'm a straight savage, I'ma let him have it. Nigga, shut your mouth, this is not Christian rap. Glocks 940, top the end of that. Debating who real, I'ma put an end to that. Isupk, real one West. Roll up the camp and be beating my chest. Feeling in the spirit, about the blazing shit. Pop on fire like I had some case and shit. T-shirts at the table for our agents in. Hurry up and buy on some Asian shit. Pause that. Everybody know Christ black. 2017, you can't fight that. Kill a right hook, they think Mike back. Kill a crossover, Mike back. King of pop, Mike back. Where mommy and poppy at? Someone sooner familiar. Hey yo, watch that nigga. Watch that nigga. Yeah, he ain't familiar, I'm a big man. We do big things in a big room with the big boss. I don't jump for shit, I ain't crisscross. I'm a rap the priest, it's the 6th law. It's left Philly, what it's hitting for? About to go out to Boston, just to find something chocolate. With the thick thighs and the soft eyes. Ain't one West, I don't know the guy. I come in the paint, get him posterized. And my jacket stamp, bitch, I'm notarized. Ain't one West, I don't know the guy. Ain't one West, ain't one West, ain't one West, ain't one West. Nigga walk past, ain't had that one West juice step. Ain't one West, ain't one West, ain't one West, ain't one West. Nigga gave me dap and the dap was weak, we ain't like that, ain't like that. Ain't one West, ain't one West, ain't one West, ain't one West. He wanted to leave the crib cause he walked in.
All right. Can everybody hear me? Sounding good on the YouTube. All right. Okay. All right, shalom, y'all. Bashim Yahshua Kathar, while Yahweh Shemal Athar, Bashim Yahushua. This is Officer Abraham of the Israel School of Universal Practical Knowledge. We're here in Charlotte. We're going to go ahead and get started with the Sabbath service.
Laha, Ban Yashikar, Ban Yasha'ala.
Laha, Ban Yashikar, Ban Yasha'ala.
Yahaba Shim Yahushua Barakatah.
Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Kathar. Where did y'all put the staff?
It's over there.
No sweat. Go. You can grab it, grab it, grab it. Grab it. Kabbalah Moth, Ban Yahweh, Ban Yasha'ala. Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Barakatah. Kabbalah, if you could, just fold that chair up and just lean it up against it. remember how this goes, right? The first reader and the last reader gets the wine. That's a lot. I think you should go. You do the prayers first. Prayers come first.
All right, everybody, hey, Micah.
Oh yeah, okay.
While plus y'all for done, make sure you turn around and face the east. It will be the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka.
Yahweh. Malakwathka.
Taba'ah.
Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Maharataza. Kawah. Hayah. Bashemayim. Lathananah. Lakam. Ka. Yawam. Wasalaknanah. Gabawatnah. Gabawathna. Wala'ah. Kabiyanah. Banasayawan. Abal. Hawashana. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Mamalakwa. Wahapara. Amen. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
I pray for the power. Yahweh. Ba'ashim.
Yahushua. Abakashah. Lathananah. Akat. Arapa'ah. Ka'amakalah.
Waka'amadawa.
Akat. Latahar. Amatazariah. Akat. Hamathim. Akat. Arakawath. Hatama'ala. Lagarushan. Ba'ashim. Yahushua. Dawara. In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it.
I pray for the blessings. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahweh Shai. Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Alahayim.
Mataz Abiyah.
Alawap Yahana. Alawapia.
Hasaranyam. Hakwatasa
Hakoyoyo. Wahawathiam. Yahweh. Ba'ashim. Yahushua. Dawara Aman. In the English, bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shai. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yohana. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121. Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ahahari.
Mahayam. Yaba'ah. Izari. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Asha. Shamayam. Wa'arataza. Ayathan. Lamawat, Regalka, Ayanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashun, Shawamar, Yasharala, Yahawah, Shamarka, Yahawah, Tazalka, Aliyah, Yamyuka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'a, Yakaka, Wayarak, Alayala, Yahawah, Yashamarka, Akarai, Yashamar, Athnapashka, Yahawah, Yashamar, Taza'atka, Wabawaka, Ma'atha, Ma'ayadawalam. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hill, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahawah, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasharala shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahawah is thy keeper. Yahawah is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahawah shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahawah shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore.
All right, Psalms 83.
Alahayim,
Adamayalaka,
Atakarash, Wa'atashakwat, Kayahana, Awayabyuka, Yahamayawan, Ra'ash, Alaimaka, Yahayam, Sawada, Wayata, Ya'aitazawa, Altazapawanyuka, Amaro, Lakawa, Wanakaki, Magalia, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham Yashala, Iwada, Kaya, Nawa'aitazawa, Laba, Yakadu, Ayuk, Bariyah, Yakarat, Ahaya, Adawam, Wa, Yashamai, Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wahagari, the Ball, Laimawan, Laimalak, Palashah, Amyashabi, Tazawar, Gamashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Sarawai, Labanyalawat, Salah, Ashalaham, Kasaya, Sara'ah, Kayabim, Manakal, Wayashwan, Nashamadwa, Bayandara, Hayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shayathamu, Nadab, Ya, Mawab, Kayara, Wakazabak, Wakatazal, Mana'ai, Ka, Nasayakama, Ashar, Amaro, Nayarashah, Lanawa, Nahawa, Alahaya, Shayathamu, Kagagala, Kakwash, Lapanya, Rawaka, Ka'ash, Dabayaira, Wa, Kalahaba, Talahat, Arayam, Khan, Daradap, Basair, Wabasa, Wapaka, Dabahalam, Mala'a, Hanyaham, Kualawan, Waya, Bakwash, Shimka, Yahawah, Yabash, Waya, Ahaw, Ayai, Waya, Kapar, Waya, Abadwa, Waya, Dayawa, Kayata, Shimka, Yahawah, Labadka, Ayawan, Alkaha Rataza. In the English, Keep not thy silence,
Keep not thy silence,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace,
Hold not thy peace,
and be not still,
be not still,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
Lo,
thy enemies make a tumult,
thy enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up their head.
lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted
and
against
consulted against
thy hidden ones.
thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off
let us cut them off,
from being a nation,
being a nation,
that the name of Yahshua
in the name of Yahshua,
may be no more remembrance.
may be no more remembrance.
For they are confederate against thee,
They are confederate against thee.
the tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacle of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites
and the Israelites,
of Moab,
of Moab,
and the
and the
Hagarenes,
Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
A sword
Sword
also is joined with them.
joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have opened the children of Lot.
Selah.
Salah.
Do unto them
Do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of
and the
Kisan,
brook of Kasan,
which perished at Endor.
perished in Endor.
They became as dung for the
They
earth.
become as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles
Make their nobles
like Oreb,
like Oreb,
and like
and
Zeeb.
like Zeeb.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes,
all their princes,
as Zabah
as Sabbath,
and as Amunah,
and as N.W.O,
who said,
who said,
Let us take to
let
ourselves
us take to ourselves
the houses of
the
Yahweh
house of Yahweh
in possession.
in possession.
O my power,
O my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth the wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame
and as the flame
setteth the mountains on
setteth
fire.
the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
Persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
and make them afraid
make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm,
Fill their faces with shame,
fill their face with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded,
and trouble forever.
trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to
let
shame
them be put to shame,
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
name alone,
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high,
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
Saul.
La Yashua.
La Yahshua.
All right. Everyone be sharp.
All right.
It's a lot. Be sharp.
All right.
How you feeling today?
Yes, sir. If I may, I would like to try.
More time? Come.
Got your reading glasses?
I believe I'm good.
All right.
You want to use this? You want to have you use that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What's Salakia? Let me.
Leviticus 6.
Yeah, Leviticus 16 and 8. Right at verse 8.
You want to have you use this one?
Come.
That's not a good. That's Deuteronomy.
Leviticus 16 and 8. All right, we're going to get it. Go ahead. Nothing, he said he good, so I'm gonna let him rock it out. All right. Leviticus chapter 16 and verse 8. We right there at verse 8. All right. Leviticus chapter 16 and verse 8. you I mean, it is written in Spanish, brother. So could you assist?
Oh, it's a lot here. It is in Spanish. Right here, it's Leviticus.
Right, but the chapter we at verse 8.
16, right here. Right here.
So you want to make sure you find the colon on that line, and that starts verse 8. You see it?
You see the colon?
It's like midway of the sentence, right? Yeah.
So that's what 7 stopped.
And 8 starts
It
here.
started,
Right.
you know.
And that every colon you see, that's the end of the verse and the start of the next verse.
Yes, sir.
All right.
This book of Leviticus, chapter 16, verse 8. Wakatawa,
Wanathan.
Wakawatan,
No, Wanathan.
Wanatan.
That's the now.
Oh, that's Aharana,
Aharon.
Aharon,
Al.
Al, Shanaya,
Khan.
Hasha'aya, Rasa,
Ram.
Hasharai,
Hasha'aya.
Hasha'ai,
Hasha'ayaram.
Hasha'ayaron,
Rum.
Rum.
That's the ma at the end. Remember the ma at the end is like a square.
Yes, sir. Nah.
That's the ga.
Oh, a little while. Garala,
Wath. Khan.
Nawa Rala.
That's the same ga. That's the
Oh,
same.
God. It's like that. Gawarala.
Gawa. It's Gawa Rao.
Gawara.
Akkad.
Akkad.
Right. You know, a general rule of thumb, you're gonna pronounce all the letters. You're gonna attach. You're gonna connect the last two. That was, you remember, that's the importance of the language class, the Lashawar and Kodash class. As a rule of thumb, you always pronounce the letters, and you know, it's some words that don't follow this general rule, but most of the time you pronounce these letters, and the last two letters you're gonna connect together. So you're gonna say the first character of the last two letters, and you're gonna say the sound of that last letter. So you always connecting the last two characters of every word, unless otherwise notated or advised. You know, certain words don't follow this pattern, but for the most part, all the words do. All right.
La Yahweh.
Right. You see how those two, the last two letters were connected?
Yes, sir.
You don't say La Yahweh, you say La Yahweh. You understand?
God.
All right. Raw. Wagawa Raw. That's a hard one. All right.
Akkad.
Khan. That's the za in there. So la za zal.
Zal.
Khan.
Zal.
And then that's the colon.
That's
so
the
we're at
colon.
verse
So
9.
Verse 9. So verse 9 starts.
Wahakwa Rayab.
Rayab. Waka Kwa Rayab. Aharon.
Khan.
Oth.
Khan.
Hashayar.
Hashayar.
Ashar.
Khan.
Ayla.
Khan. That's the Y at the end. So Yah just is Yah, and W at the end. It spells it pronounces Yah. So Allah Yah.
Allah Yah.
There's no bar there. That's the tongue twister. That's remember you connecting the two last characters.
So
Rule of thumb.
The Ra and the Ra.
Con, what would RAL spell? What would RAL sound like?
Raw.
Raw. That's it.
I go raw.
That's the word.
La Yahweh.
Con, keep going. You gotta read nice and loud.
La Yahweh. Why I shall
What would HAW sound like? Right.
La Aisha
Wa I Shahal. Right, Shahal. Or you could say Hawa, or people, sometimes people pronounce that W, but, a lot of times people don't. Wa I Shahal. Either way is right.
Verse.
Now it's got one more word.
Kata off. Verse 10.
Right.
Wa ashaya wa asha I yun.
That's the Ra at the end.
Ra. Wa asha I yun.
There's no N there. There's no Na there. So you're pronouncing the Ya, but you're saying that you're pronouncing a Na at the end. There's no Na at the end of that word. That's the Ra. So what would YAR spell?
Yar.
So that's how you pronounce the end of that word.
Yar. So why hasha I yar?
Exactly.
Ashar. Allah. No, Allah.
That's it. That's the word. That's the word. Allah. Remember, you got to forget English. Try to forget the way English words are pronounced. The I is the I, the la is the la. It ain't lie. It is the I is the I, the la, the ha, the ha, ma, sa. All these letters, most of these letters, well, all of them end in ah. It's all they call this a barbaric language because it was ba 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 ha ga ga wa la la la. They called it a barbaric language because that's what it was about. There were no other sounds. You understand? So you confuse yourself by trying to make the long and the short A sound like you do in English because it's not there. If it's a na, it's a na. If it's at the end of the word, it's n. You just make the sound. So a lot of times we try to put the short A sound like in English. We try to say la, e. We try to make those sounds when those sounds are not in the Hebrew. So you know what I'm saying? So there's the rule of thumb. You can't make these sounds that way, or you'll mispronounce the words because those sounds are not in the Hebrew, right?
Yes, sir. Allah ya, Allah, select. I la ya, I la ya. Hagarara, Hagarara.
Where we at?
Ha.
Is it?
Haga.
Hagarara.
Hagawara. La wa.
That's a sa.
Sa. That's a sauce.
Like it's a Z.
La I za wa.
Right.
La I za awa. Awa.
That's a za there. Zal.
Oh, it's two zas.
Con.
La zao. Ya Ahmad.
Con.
Ya Ahmad. Kaya.
Con.
La Panaya.
That's one of those words that does not fit that, connecting the last two, you connect the middle two. That's La Panya.
La Panya. Yahweh. La Kapar.
Con.
La Kapar. Allah ya.
Con.
La shalak. La shalak. No, la shalakad.
No.
La shalak.
You connecting the last
La
two.
shalak.
You said it. It's La Shalak. That's
La
what it is.
Shalak.
Because the ka is at the end.
the
So
end.
what sound does the ka make? Ka.
Ka.
So La Shalak.
La shalak. Atha.
Athal.
Athawa.
just said it a while ago.
La
You're saying it. Just say it. You're saying the word. You're saying it. Yes, you're saying it. La Izal. Because it's a la at the end.
Come up.
That's the bar. That is the bar. You're trying to pronounce the last letter, but you can't because you're making the sound. You're connecting the last two.
So it'll be ra.
That's what it will be.
Hamadamabara.
That's it. Verse 11.
Verse 11.
That's it, brother. Say it, brother. You're reading it. You're reading it, but you're making it difficult for yourself. It's Quarayab.
Wahaqwarayab.
Mm-hmm.
Aharon.
That's it.
Off or
It's off. Mm-hmm. I think those two are connected. It's par. Uh-huh. You said it, brother. Yeah. Khan, keep going.
Ashar.
Khan. La. Khan, keep going.
Wakapara.
No.
Wakapawa.
No. You said it. The first thing you said Lakapar, and then you changed it. That's what it is, brother. Those two letters are connected. You're reading it, but you're making it difficult for yourself. That's all. You're second guessing yourself. You're reading it, but you just got to go ahead and say it.
Wakapara.
It's not para.
It's wakapara.
Par, Khan, because you're making the sound of that last letter, but you're pronouncing the first character of those last two letters. So par, P-A-R spells par. So that's how you're looking at it.
Ba'ara.
That's the da there.
That's
Again, you're trying to you're thinking of English. You won't get English out your head. You got to get English. You got to wipe it out of there. You gotta wipe English. It's not English, so you can't. If you're connecting the last two letters, D-A-W spells how? What would that sound make?
It's like a dog.
That's it. That's exactly it.
By a dog.
Keep
By
going.
a dog. Waba
That's the da. Remember that's the same character you just pronounced last word.
That's the da. Okay. Waba'id.
That's the word, brother. Keep going. What letters are there? What characters are there?
It's like the ba
and the what?
And the ya.
And then what?
The tha. Baya tha.
It's not ow. It's the tha and the wa. So tha. Get English out of your head. For time's sake, we gotta get Lahab to fit. I'll continue to read it. For time's sake, we right in the middle of verse 11. Washakat ath par hakata'ath ashar lawa. Verse 12. Wala kwaka mala'a hamakata gakal. I don't know if that's the yah. Does your print show a yah at the end of that word? No, it's just a dash, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Asha ma'al. How much? It's a yah at the end. So that's gakalia. Asha ma'al. Hamazabak, Malapanya, Yahweh, Wamala, Hapanyao, Quatarath, Samayam, Dakwa, Wahabaya, Mabayath, Yapakath. Verse 13. Wanathan, Ath, Hakwatarath, Al, Ha'ash, Lapanya, Yahweh, Wakasa, Ainan, Hakotarath, Ath, Hakapartha, Ashar, Al, Ha'aidwath, Salakia, Ha'aidawath, Wala'ah, Yamayath. Verse 14. Wala clock, madam, I think that's madama, hapar, yahazah, ba'atazakayaya, salakia, ba'atazaka'aw, panya, hakapartha, salakia, hakaparath, quadama, walapanya, Hakaparath, Yazah, Shabai, Pa'aimayam, Mana, Hadamah, Ba'atazakai, Iowa. That's the end of verse 14. So just pick it up from the English, from the beginning of verse 8. Salakia, Laha, there's a pen up under that book right there. Oh, never mind, I got one. All right.
This is the book of
Leviticus.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 16, verse 8.
Okay.
And Aaron shall cast lots upon the 2 goats, one lot for the Lord, and the other lot for the scapegoat. Verse 9. And Aaron shall bring the goat upon which the Lord's lot fell, and offer him for a sin offering. Verse 10. But the goat on which the lot fell to be the scapegoat shall be presented alive before the Lord, to make an atonement with him, and to let him go for a scapegoat into the wilderness. Verse 11. And Aaron shall bring the bullock of the sin offering, which is for himself, and shall make an atonement for himself and for his house, and shall kill the bullock of the sin offering, which is for himself. Verse 12. And he shall take a censer full of burning coals of fire from off the altar before the Lord, and his hands full of sweet incense, beaten small, and bring it within the veil.
Okay.
Verse 13. And he shall put the incense upon the fire before the Lord, that the cloud of the incense may cover the mercy seat that is upon the testimony, that he die not.
So it's a certain procedure that the priest has to go through to make an atonement for sins of the people and sins for himself, and he has to do a certain thing with the ashes as well, that so he won't die. You understand? It said to put the what over the altar?
And he shall put the incense upon the fire before the Lord, that the cloud of the incense may cover the mercy seat that is upon the testimony, that he die not.
Right. So it's certain. These are all priest procedures. Just like we have a procedure that we go through, it's a specific procedure that we go through with the Sabbath service. You know what I'm saying? And so then during this time, it was no joke. You mess up on these procedures and you die. That was it. And there was no mercy. There was no second chances with this. That priestly duty was serious. And that's why it was given over to a family that trained from little children all the way up in this. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 14. And he shall take of the blood of the bullock and sprinkle it with his finger upon the mercy seat eastward. And before the mercy seat shall he sprinkle of the blood with his finger 7 times. Verse 15. Then shall he kill the goat of the sin offering that is for the people, and bring his blood within the veil, and do with that blood as he did with the blood of the bullock, and sprinkle it upon the mercy seat and before the mercy seat. Verse 16.
We were supposed to stop at the end of verse 14.
Seven verses.
Yeah, the verse 8 is included in there though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, the end of verse. It was the end of verse 15.
Yes, so that's the end of 15.
All right, no sweat. Almighty up here. Pause.
Ba'az, Bon Yahweh, Bon Yashala.
Ba'az, Bon Yahweh, Bon Yashala. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Rakhtah. 1 second. You exit out first. All right. Now, course, Baaz is the last reader. Salute with your, with your right, salute with your left. La Yashal.
La Yashal.
La Yashal.
Rashad, how you feel about it?
Alright. So we're gonna start at the
Verse 15.
verse 15 to the end of verse 22.
You can use it to help you 16.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 16, verse 16.
15.
15, 15.
Verse 15.
To the end of verse 21. Salaki.
Washakat. Sha'ayar. Hakad Ta'af. Ashar. La'aim. Wahabaya. Dama. Al. Mabayath. La Para Kaf. Wa Aisha. Av. Dama. Ka'ashar. Aisha. Ladam. Hapar. Wahazah. Athar. Al Hakaparoth. Wa Hakaparoth. Wala Panya. Hakaparoth. Verse 15, verse 16. Lakapar.
Sit the phone down. Sit it down on the, work it like that.
Lakapar. Al Hakwadash. Mata Ma'af. Bunya. Yasha Rala. Wamapa Sha'ai Yaham. Lakal Kata Atham. Wakan Ya'ai Shah La'ai Hal Mawa'ai Hashakan Aitham Baitha Wad Tama Thumb. Verse 17. Wakal Adam La'ah Yahweh Yahaya Bahal Ma Ya'ai Baba Lakapar Bakwad Dash Ig taza athaw. Wakapar. Ba'idal. Waba Aid. Baya Tha. Waba Aid. Kal. Quahal. Yasha Rala. Verse 18. Waya Taza. Waya Taza'a.
Yeah,
Wayataza.
Wayataza.
Wayataza. Al. Hama Taza Bak. Hama Taza Bak.
Na la Hamaza.
Hamaza
we at?
Hamaza Bak.
Hamazabak, right.
Ishar, Lapanya, Yahweh, Yakapar,
Wakapor,
Wakapar, Isla Wa,
Alayal,
Isla Ya, Wala Kwak, Madam, Hapar, Wamadam, Hasha Ayar, Wana Fun, Al, Quara Nawaf, Hamazabak,
right.
Sabbath Yab. Verse 19. Wahazal. Ila Wa.
Alayal,
Alaya. Mana. Hadal. Ba'a Taza. Bana Taza. Wa. Ayo. Shabai. Pa'amayam. Yataha Ra. Wakoda Shah. Mata Ma'af. Banya. Yasharala. Verse 20. Wakala, Makapar, Hakwadash, Wa'ath, Ahal, Mawa'id, Wa'ath, Hamatazabak, Hamazabak. Wahakwa Rayab. Af Hashai Yar. Hakaya.
Come.
That's it. 21.
Yeah, that's it. So we take it. I'm gonna take it back into English from verse 15.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 16, verse 15. Then shall he kill the goat of the sin offering, that is for the people, and bring his blood within the veil, and do with that blood as he did with the blood of the bullock, and sprinkle it upon the mercy seat, and before the mercy seat.
Right.
Verse 16. And he shall make an atonement for the holy place, because of the uncleanness of the children of Israel, and because of their transgressions and all their sins. And so shall he do for the tabernacle of the congregation that remaineth among them in the midst of their uncleanness. Verse 16. And there shall be no man in the tabernacle of the congregation when he goeth in to make an atonement in the holy place, until he come out and have made an atonement for himself and for his household and for all the congregation of Israel.
And that's what's happening. No one was allowed in until an atonement for everyone had been made. You understand? After that atonement was made, then people were allowed into the temple to come in. So go ahead.
Verse 18.
Oh no, yeah, go ahead.
And he shall go out unto the altar that is before the Most High, and make an atonement for it, and shall take of the blood of the bullock and of the blood of the goat, and put it up upon the horns of the altar round about. Verse 19. And he shall sprinkle of the blood upon it with his finger 7 times, and cleanse it, and hallow it from the uncleanness of the children of Israel. Verse 20. And when he had made an end of reconciling the holy place, and the tabernacle of the congregation, and the altar, he shall bring the live goat.
That was the end of verse 21. Alright. Look. And also too, give Trooper the ball a hand as well for, trying to rock it out. Keep it up. It takes courage to try to get up here to try to rock it out, because I know the characters start running together. It's real small. You know what I'm saying? It's reading it is difficult. So I know, you know what I'm saying. Big ups to the brother for trying to get it in, trying to get to our language and our heritage, man. It's a commendable thing that you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
with that,
Almighty, men of Israel. Men of Israel, gird our loins and prepare to salute the Torah.
Yahweh Bashim Yashabrakiyah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakiyah.
Salah. Turn it around, y'all.
What's a lot? Hold on.
Yahweh Bashim Yashabrakiyah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakiyah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakiyah.
You good. Yeah, you can give it back to him. And you turned it too far. Yeah. There you go.
Everybody, Imadium, welcome y'all to Dom. Turn around, face the east. We'll do the Lord's Prayer in English. Abanala. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malachutka. Zaka. Hayah. Aisha. Maharatiza. Kawah. Hayah. Mashamayim. Nathalanel. Kam. Yawam. Wasalakna. Kasalakna. Kawawathina. Wala'a. Yana. Anasayawan. Ball. Haushana. Mayan. Rai. Hayah. Amalakwa. Waha'ala. Wahatapara. Wawalamium. Aman.
In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Alright, pray for power. Yahweh. Bahashim. Yahushua. Babakusha. Nathalanel. Hakat. Yarapa'ah. Kamadawa. Hakat. Atahar. Amatazariah. Hakat. Lahakium. Hakat. Araka'awath. Atama'al. Lagarashan. Bashim. Yahusha.
In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it.
Pray for blessing. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahushua. Wa Mayaka Allah. Wa Alahayim. Wa Tazabiyah. Alawap Yahweh. Asaranyum. Hakwatas Yanyum. Hakayoyo. Wa Hakwathim. Yahweh. Hashim. Yahusha. Wara Aman.
In the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, and the angels, Commander General Yohana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121. Asha'ah.
Ayanya. Ahahari. Mahayan. Yaba'ah. Isaiah. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Aisha. Shamayam. Waharatiza. Ayathan. Lamawat. Regalka. Ayanawam. Shamarka. Hana. La'a. Yanawam. Wala'a. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Al-Yah. Yamyaka. Yawaman. Hashamash. La'a. Yakaka. Wayarak. Alayala. Yahweh, Hashamarka, Kalrad, Yashamar, Abnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'aka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'ata, Wa'ayawalum. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yashar'Allah shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore.
Psalms 83, Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Tashakwat.
Al-Tashakwat.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awayabika.
Awayabika.
Yahamayawan.
Yahamayawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
A'imaka.
A'imaka.
Yahuyamu.
Yahuyamu.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayatha.
Wayatha.
Ya'aitazawa.
Ya'aitazawa.
Al-Tazabawanyika.
Al-Tazabawanyika.
Amar.
Nakau.
Wanakakila.
Wanakakila.
Magalia.
Magalia. Mala'ah.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Sham Yasha'Allah. Iwada. Kaya.
Nawa'aitazawa.
Nawa'aitazawa. Laba. Yakada. Alyaka. Bariyah. Yakaratha. Ahalia. Anawam. Wow. Yashamai. Alayam. Mawa'aba. Wahagari. Gabal. Waimawan. Waimalak. Halashah. Am Yeshabi. Tazawar. Gam Ashawar. Lanawa. Imam. Ayawa. Darawai. Labanyalawat. Salah. Ashalaham. Kamadium. Kasaya. Sara'ah. Kayabia. Manakal. Wayashma. Nashamadi. Bayanda Ara. Hayawa. Daman. La'adama. Shayathamba. Nadab. Yad. Mawab. Kara. Wakazabah. Wakatazal. Mana'ai. Ka. Nasayakamba. Ashur. Amor. Mayarasha. Lanawa. Nawat. Alahaya. Shayathamba. Gagalu. Kakwash. Lapanya. Waraka. Ka'ash. Rabi'ari. Kalahaba. Talahat. Ariyam. Khan. Daradap. Asa'arik. Wabasa. Wapath. Dabalaham. Mala'ah. Panyaham. Kwalawan. Waya. Akwash. Shemka. Yahweh. Yabash. Waya. Ahau. Ayai. Waya. Kapar. Waya. Abadu. Waya. Dayawa. Kayatha. Shemka. Yahweh. Nabadka. Ayawan. Akaharatiza. In English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a turmoil, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Yashar'Allah may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarim, Baal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asor also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kisan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeb. Yea, all their princes as Zabah and as Amunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as a stubble before the wind, as a fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth.
Saul. Of Israel. We're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher men of Israel. Amaya Shabbat, Imahir, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yashab
Thumb,
Yad Matah, class is dismissed.